Hello students, in this class we are going to deal about the basic anatomy of the nephron. The basic anatomy of the nephron. As you know that the nephron is the functional unit of the kidneys where the urine formation will be there. The nephron mainly having the five parts. The first part is known as a renal corpuscle, and the second one is known as proximal convoluted tubule, and then the third one is known as nephron's loop, or it is also known as loop of Henle, and the fourth one is known as distal convoluted tubule, and the fifth one is known as collecting duct. These are the five important parts which are present in the nephron. And then the nephron mainly carries the process by three types. That is, the first one is glomerular filtration, and second one is tubular secretion, and the third one is tubular reabsorption. And then the glomerular filtration is nothing but here in this glomerulus portion the filtration of the urine will occur, and the filtration of the particles will occur. That's why this is known as glomerular filtration. As it takes place in the glomerular capsule, it is known as glomerular filtration. And then you have to understand the two words, that is secretion and reabsorption. Secretion is nothing but when some components moves from body to the nephron, that process is known as secretion, and when some components moves from the nephron to the body, that process is known as reabsorption. That is known as tubular secretion and tubular reabsorption. The physiology of the nephron: here the blood enters through the efferent arteriole and leaves through the efferent arteriole. Here in the Bowman's capsule the physiology of the urine formation will occur, and here see, when 180 liters of the blood is filtered daily, there is only 1 to 2 liters of that is converted into urine. That means only 1% is converted into urine. The remaining percentage is reabsorbed in this nephron, different parts of the nephron. This is the proximal convoluted tubule portion. Here this is made up of the simple cuboidal epithelium, and here you can see the sodium ions and the chloride ions are reabsorbed here in the proximal convoluted tubule along with the water, potassium and the bicarbonate ions. These are the main things which are reabsorbed in the proximal convoluted tubule. So you can see this is the loop of the Henle, this is the descending limb of the loop of the Henle, and this is the ascending limb of the loop of the Henle, and this is lined by the squamous epithelium. And descending limb has low permeability to the sodium plus ions and water, and here ascending limb has high permeability towards the water. That means it cannot allow the water. So this is about the loop of Henle or nephron's loop, the way the sodium chloride is reabsorbed mainly in this loop of Henle. This is the distal convoluted tubule portion, which is made up of simple cuboidal epithelium. Mainly influenced by the aldosterone hormone, you can see the sodium and chloride are reabsorbed, and then the potassium and hydrogen ions are secreted into the nephron, here distal convoluted tubule portion. This is the last one, that is the collecting duct. Here the sodium chloride is reabsorbed, and some amount of the urea is reabsorbed again into the loop of Henle portion, and the remaining will go out through as an urine into the ureter.